Guys, okay, so this is the follow-up video for my Full Face Friday, and we are talking about collab products. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is that they are not cheap at all. I've got a full bag of everything you could need except for bronzer or contour, because I just don't use it. So everything you could need for a full face, and this cost me $193, okay? There wasn't anything that was below $10. Everything was $10 or more. Now, I don't know if they have any products that are less than $10 at all. I just picked up a bunch of stuff, so I didn't do too much research. I'm just saying they're pretty pricey for me, for a drugstore brand. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with number one. Okay, so number one, oh no, I didn't put that on first. The primer. Okay, so this was fine. This is called the Fundamental, I'll put all the prices in the description. The Fundamental Radiant Primer. This was not that radiant. It was fine. It was more like just a simple primer that gets your skin ready for foundation to slide over pretty smoothly. Like, you can see a little tiny bit of light reflecting off it, but it wasn't the most amazing thing. And for the price, I liked it, but I would never purchase this. If someone gave it to me as a gift, I would absolutely use it and be fine with it, but I would never be like running out to buy it because I just can't live without it. It's okay. Not worth the price in my opinion. Okay, next thing, the foundation. I actually do like this foundation. It feels, something feels a little bit tacky on my skin, and I don't know if it's still, again, I don't know if it's the primer or the foundation. And I'm not sure how, it didn't seem like cakey, crusty matte. So I actually like this foundation. I thought it was fine. I'd like to get a lighter shade though. This one is the shade Bisque 2.5, so I'd have to check into that to see if they had a lighter shade. Okay, next thing up. The Set the Stage Soft Focus Translucent Finishing Powder. The second thing I'm going to say about collab products is they are just so nice feeling. This is like a soft touch cap, and all the packaging like has a soft touch finish. This part, even the glass bottle, has kind of a soft touch frosted glass. They feel very luxurious. Like I got a hats off to the packaging because it's really nice. It's very pretty. I would love to set all these items out just on my vanity just so I could see them. They're that pretty. The translucent powder, very nice. It's like this color of a powder, so you will see it on your skin if you put too much. But it's really soft. It is a little bit dusty though. So I would be careful not to pick too much up, but once it's blended out on your skin, it's very soft. So this is a nice powder. Again, it's not so crazy amazing that I would run out and pick it up if I just didn't already have it. But it is nice, and I can't take that away from it. It's a little bit pricey in my opinion. Again, I'll put all the prices in the description. Okay, so the concealer. This is okay. It didn't seem to cover too crazy much, but I also got a bad shade. That was not a good shade for me to get. So it's creamy, blends out nice. That's that blended out, but it doesn't have like a ton of coverage, and it's not too sticky. It's not too drying. So I don't know. If I was doing a concealer video on this, I would say it's okay. If you don't have as much to cover as me, you might like it. But again, prices are really high. Okay, and let's see. So for the eyeshadow, see if I can find it. Okay, these little trios are so cute. And again, the packaging is amazing. The actual shadows, I'm going to go ahead and do a little swatch of all of them. They're nice. Not bad at all. That lightest shade though, which is right here, you can barely see it. I can barely see it on my skin like at all. This middle one is really nice. This one's nice, but again, they're not the most pigmented shadows in the world, but they did blend out super smoothly. And they're kind of lightly pigmented. So it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want something that's really pigmented and it's just bam right there, then that's not these. But if you want something that's a little lighter pigmented and it's not so easy to make a mistake with or get too much, then you might like these. But again, for me, color cosmetics, I'd rather just go grab a $5 Wet n Wild palette that has 10 colors in it for $5, and sometimes you can even find those on sale. So these are good, and I won't take that away from it, but they're not, $11 good, So anyway, prefer 3 pans of eyeshadow that are okay. You know, that's just me. Okay, so let's see. The mascara, let me, whoa, I just lost it. I got it back though. Okay, so the mascara. If I was doing a mascara Monday on this, I would say it's nice once you get a lot of the product off. There's just too much product on the brush, and it says the Works Wow Effect all-in-one mascara. Once a little bit of the product was off, it was good. It still is. I'm going to say it's not bad. You might want to get black. Make sure you check the box and that it says black. Don't rely on the, you know, the slot where they're all at, and if that says black, so they can get switched around. You have to check the package, make sure it says black. Okay, but if you want a black brown, this is not bad. Again, for a black brown mascara, it's not bad at all. Little bit too much on the brush though, and again, price is a big thing. Okay, so for brows, the Shape and Shade Collab Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Rich Brown, I think it is. Yeah, Rich Brown. I'll give you a little bit of a swatch. Perfect color. If you have black eyebrows or really dark eyebrows, perfect color. Not too much pigment. It's nice and hard, so it's not soft and giving you so much that you're like, oh man, I ruined my brow. Really nice. I really like this brow pencil, but again, price. The, what's this called? Shape and Hold Brow Setter. Not a fan. It does seem like the product is setting my brows, but I do not like the brush. I don't understand this brush at all. Like, there's not hardly any product on the tip, and that's how you're combing it through. If you want to get any product on your brow, you got to go from the side, and then it kind of gets, and then it's kind of clumpy on your eyebrow, and you can just see it sitting there. So, don't like that one. All right, what's next? Blush. Okay, the blush is really pretty. Again, pretty softly pigmented, but the color is really pretty. Softly pigmented, but very, very, not too powdery. They're not like kicking up a lot of dust and powder. Really easy to blend. Like the formula, I really like the formula of all the powder products so far. Really nice, really nice. Okay, and let's grab the highlight. Really pretty highlight. Right here. That's a pretty highlight. Again, not kicking up too much dust. I think that's my favorite part about all these powder products, is they're just not kicking up too much dust. I mean, you can see I'm getting some glow, and I like it. So, and the color is really pretty. But this is the lightest shade they had. I don't know how dark they had, but this is the lightest shade. So if you're any fairer than me, if you need a shade that's even lighter than this one, they don't have it. So in these little single highlighter pans. Get everything. Okay, the liner. This Ink Addict liner pen. Really black, jet black, black, and it dries down matte. I don't like the pen, and again, price is a big thing. I just don't like this style of pen. If you like that style of pen with this kind of tip that's a little bit short but still pointy, and pretty thin, it wasn't making a thin enough line for me, but if this is the kind of thing that you like, you might like this. But again, it all depends on if you're willing to pay the price for it. Okay, let's see. The liquid lipstick. It's a nice liquid lipstick. I like the fact that it was thin, but it was a little bit too thin, and so I got like too much product slid down to the edge of my lip. And this color is very pretty, but it's not, I thought it was going to be, I don't know. Okay, I'm just crazy. I just am not a good judge of color in store or anywhere, apparently. Really, really, I mean, obviously it's on my lips, but that's the shade. But as far as the formula goes, it's nice. It's just so expensive. I would prefer to go grab a Jordana or a Ruby Kisses even, or a Wet n Wild liquid lipstick I could get 2 to 3 for the price of this. So, all right, let's see, is that the last thing? And the last thing is the Collab Grand Finale 3-in-1 Hydrating Makeup Setting Mist. I like it. Oh, you can even prime, set, or revitalize. Okay, so you could prime your skin with this as well. So if you wanted a 2-in-1 product, again, price. But let me get just a close-up, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up. Okay, so the foundation is sticking a little bit on a dry patch I have right there. It's gunking up a little bit around here. A little bit right there. Still looks better than the L'Oreal one though. Just gonna have to say that. Okay, so who knows like what setting sprays do. I'm not seeing that like once I got this on, my face was transformed, and this is so amazing. If you need or want a 3-in-1 hydrating makeup setting spray mist, you might like this one. You can prime with it, set with it, revitalize with it. The mister was really nice, but because the mist was so fine, you have to get it a little bit closer than maybe what you're used to. I'm used to holding it way out here and then it gets on my face fine. But this one, you have to hold it a little bit closer because the mist is so fine. Not bad, again, price. And the last thing that I have to talk about is the sponge. I forgot that I picked up a sponge as well, so I'm gonna have to save this sponge for another day to try, because it's not wet, you know. So I'll just save it for another video, and I apologize about the sponge, but we'll try that too, so don't you worry, we'll get it all tried out. Thank you guys so much for watching. On the whole, I think the brand is nice. It's very I mean, you just have to weigh out what you want and what you're willing to spend. If you want something that looks like and feels like a luxury product, as far as packaging goes, all the powder products were really nice, very soft, very blendable, just really nice. I mean, I think all of the powder products were really nice. They're just too expensive for my taste. If this brand was half the price, absolutely, I'd be like, yes, they have good products. I love all their products. I mean, I like the products anyway, but I would never purchase these. They're not so amazing that I would purchase them simply because I can get stuff that is equally good for less money. That's just me, though. If you're willing to spend the money and you want to support whoever made these products, then, you know, you go. But for me, it's just a little too pricey for my liking. So, okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see, I don't know that there was a standout product. I'd like the foundation. I'd like to give that another try with a lighter shade. But I think maybe the standout product was this brow pencil. I really like the brow pencil. Everything else was just good. I mean, it seems like a good brand. It seems like all the products were pretty good and nothing that I'm like, this is awful, except for the brow setter. I didn't like that at all. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm so close to 100 subscribers. Subscribe.